everyone, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new to my craft room, then welcome. I'm going to take these glasses off. There's so much glare on this side of the room, which is why I don't usually film over here. But I want to make these lovely little stackable pumpkins from Dollar Tree into a snowman. So that is what I'm going to attempt to do today. I've been so sick. I have not been able to get any videos up, especially hauls, because I just can't go anywhere. You can hear my voice. Just can't go anywhere right now with my hacking and coughing and stuff. So hopefully by next week we'll be back on track, I hope, because I'm bored. So I got to get to crafting. But anyway, I hope the glare's not too bad. I have so many windows. Well, I have two big windows in this room, and it's just very glary when it's sunny out. But I want to get this done. So what I'm going to do with this guy is I want him to be out on my porch. So I need a little bit of a base on here. And I want to put in a pack of these rocks that you can get from Dollar Tree. I know I'm kind of far away here. Are they even upside down? There we go. Just a pack of these rocks that I'm going to put down in here. Just to keep it so it's not going to, blow over real easy. I don't get a lot of wind on the porch, so it should be okay. So I'm actually going to, I need my glasses on now to see. I'm actually going to use some of this super glue fix-all adhesive. I picked this up at Dollar Tree too. I don't know if this was in a 2-pack or a 1. I think this was just 1. I don't know. And I'm going to glue this guy onto one of these plates that you can get in the party section at Dollar Tree. Oh, here's the thing from it. This is exactly what it is. I'm trying to get the glare off of it. It's an 11-inch plate, or you could use a charger plate if you want to, but I thought this would maybe be a little bit better. It's very sturdy, and yeah, so I want to figure out exactly where I need to put the glue on this. I think it has to go right on this rim here. So we're going to flip this guy upside down here. I'm going to use a little hot glue here just to hold it in place for me so I can keep working on this. There we go. Ew. I was using E6000, but oh man, you know what? I just sometimes just can't deal with the smell. And I put some on the top there. That's how I glued the top 2 pieces together, these little guys here with E6000, but man, that stuff stinks. So I know they do have some that's a lower odor, but I don't have any of that on hand, and I can't get anywhere to get anything right now. All right, so that's probably too much, but better too much than not enough, right? All right, so I'm just going to put a couple of big globs of hot glue down here. I think it's going to, you know what, I'm going to put it right on here because I'm afraid I'm not going to get it where I need it. Just to hold this in place here until this glue dries. And look at that big thing there I got to get off. But this should just hold it in place for me because I like to keep working here. And I want to get this guy outside so I can get him spray painted. Way in the center there. I think that's good enough. Get a good push down there while that glue dries and pick that big blob off of there. I have a garbage can over there. I'm not just heaving stuff. But yeah, I want to thank everybody. Everybody's been sending me such nice messages. Because if you don't see a lot of my videos up, you can always check my community page on my channel, and I'll usually put something in there about what's going on or whatever. All right. So, I think that's going to do the trick. Oh yeah, that met there. Good. Perfect. So, I'm going to want to pick this up from the bottom. I hope I remember to do that. Because, until this dries. So I'm going to take this bag of rock. I'm going to leave it right in the bag. And I'm just going to lay it down there on the bottom. I wish the bottom wasn't hollow the way it is. But it is. Alright, so then I'm going to put a little bit of crazy glue up here. And the mistake I made on this is I put it down here too far. It really needs to be right on this rim where you glue it to where it snaps together. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't do it. So we're going to put it right on this rim here. I hope you guys can see okay. I know it's far away, but I didn't want to... I'll get up here closer when we get to doing the cute stuff on this little guy. I can't wait. It's going to be so cute. Alright. So now I'm going to take these other 2 here and hopefully get that to, ta-da, snap on there nice. Now that should hold that really good. I'm not even going to hot glue that because that just snaps in there perfectly. Alright, so I know you can't see the whole thing right now, but I'll move this up here in a second. So I'm going to take some of this Rust-Oleum paint. I usually use a satin finish. I don't know why I have gloss, but I do. And like I said, I'm using what I have. This is the Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch 2x Extra Cover Paint and Primer. I love this stuff. I use this kind of paint. This brand here, it comes in satins. It comes in all different colors and everything. That glue doesn't smell so great either. But anyway, so I'm going to use this to spray paint this. I'm going to take it outside. It's been so windy the last few days that I didn't even attempt to do this. And then I have a scarf over here we're going to use on this guy. And I'll list this below. I picked these up on Amazon, and I'll put the link in the information box under the video if anybody wants these. But this is a sheet of like, what are they called? Well, they're called reflective stickers, but they're not really reflective stickers. But all these different snowman faces. It comes with all of these different ones you can use for projects. I want to make lots of snowmen, and you get all these cute little guys. They're all like different, whoops, he's upside down. Well, some of them are upside down. Different sizes and everything. And then you even have a really, really big one here that you could do a really big snowman with. But I thought these were really cool. They're kind of like, I want to say, let me try to peel the piece off here. Yeah, they are a little bit sticky. They're not like a window cling. They kind of look like it, but they are a sticker. So I'm going to try to stick them on and see how that works. I'm not sure which one. I want to get the hat and stuff on here first to see what size I want. So let me get this guy outside. I'm going to probably give him 2 coats of this if I can get this done with this crazy wind that's going on. Maybe it'll take a break for 5 minutes. I don't know. But then after I get it all finished painted and it dries nice, maybe the sun will be out of this window and I'll be right back. Alright guys, there she is all painted. Actually, it's the next day because, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. My coughing fits are horrible. But anyway, I gotta stand up to do this one. I just can't get it back far enough to get the whole thing in there. But there it is, all pretty, nice and white. So now I want to get a scarf on here, and I want to make a hat for this little guy here. If I could stop coughing for a little bit, so I may have to pause the video like a million times, so if it looks a little choppy here and there, that's why. But, you know, nothing a little hot tea and honey and lemon won't cure. Alright, so anyway, I have this scarf here. I got this at Dollar Tree, I don't know, a couple years ago. This one is 59 inches by 9.7 inches. I don't know if they have all the scarves and stuff out yet. I've seen a few hats and things, but they will be coming out. So I'm going to take this little guy here. I'm going to measure from the back on how far I want it to come around the front, because I'm going to cut this in the back. Because, well, you'll see why when we get going here. So I'm going to cut that piece off there. And so that piece will be the one that comes around this way on the little snowman. And then I kind of need to hold this here so I can see. Then I want another piece back here that I'm going to be able to wrap around. So that's going to have to be a little bit longer. I think that'll do it right there. So where's my back piece? So I'm going to cut that off there. So now I have these 2 pieces. I'm going to move the camera over here when I put all this stuff together because you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing here. But there I have my 2 pieces of scarf that I'm going to use. And then this last piece here that's left, after you cut those 2 ends off, this is what we're going to make the hat out of. So let me measure this here real quick. I'm going to roll the bottom up a little bit so it has a little bit of a brim to it. And then it's going to sit like right here. So I'm just going to kind of measure and pin that together in the back here. Because we're just going to hot glue this. We're not going to do any sewing or anything. But see how I just kind of put it around and then just pinch it in the back there. So that is where I need to cut this and glue it together. So let me pull that off of there. I'm just going to cut this very bottom part for now, and then we can worry about the rest of it later. So let me get rid of that. So I think that's good, because we're going to flip it inside out, and then we're going to make this a nice little hat. Okay, so now I'm going to flip you guys around here so I can bring you over here to show you how we're going to make this hat and get this scarf put together. Okay, So first I'm going to make the little brim on it here. So we're going to take some of this and just, I don't know, probably about an inch. I'm just going to kind of roll this up to make a nice little brim of the hat. So we're just going to roll that up like so and just glue it down. Easy peasies. Go all the way down here. Get that nice little brim. Hopefully I'll make it nice and even with any luck. I'm actually waiting for the vet to call because Layla, my little chihuahua, she's in getting spayed today. She's just so little. I waited too long. She went into heat in August. Ugh, I've never had a dog go into heat. But she was so tiny. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to wait just a little while longer till she gets a little bit bigger. And then I'll take her in to get spayed. Well, never do that again, that's for sure. Never had a dog that went in heat. That's what a mess. All right, anyway, there's our little brim on here. That'll be the front and the back of the hat. So then we are going to take it and fold it over inside out. And then we're going to glue this like a seam here. Glue that together there. And then I want to make sure this is going to fit right before I go any further. But I'm going to cut out some of this jagged edge off here. So what we're going to do, just to make it easier to work with. There we go. Get rid of that out of my way. All right, just let me hold this and make sure it's going to fit up there. Yep, that looks good. Okay, so then we are just going to make a seam all the way up here. Just straight up this thing. Just glue that right together. All right, so we're going to set this aside here. I'll let that cool. Then I'm going to take the scarf and we're going to glue those ends together. And we're going to do it so it makes, you know, like a nice looking seam. So let's see, how do I want to do this? I think like so. And then that will be the inside. Okay. This too, I need to straighten the seam here a little bit. As I didn't cut it very straight at all. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just so you can get a nice line of glue on there, like you know, or you can sew these if you want to. You can absolutely throw these on the sewing machine and do it that way. But this stuff, this hot glue on this material, this will hold like crazy, so you don't have to worry about that. Once you get these glued on here, I need another glue stick. I got something stuck on here. I've always got something stuck on my glue gun. It's always a mess. Did I get the end? No. Alright, so then we'll go down to the end there. And then when you open this up, this will be on the inside. Ow! Just got some hot glue right on the edge there of my finger. Not my day. I've been trying so hard to get some crafts done. It's going to be another year where I'm not going to get everything done that I wanted to get done because it's stupid cold. It's not that I don't feel good, it's just I cough and cough and cough all night long. It wakes me up and, you know, you're just tired. So there you go. That will be your seam. It looks nice, professional. All right, so now we're going to take this little hat here and I'm going to put it on its head. And I'm going to have to flip you guys back up here and I'm going to need a piece of string. And I'll show you why here in a second. I just have a little piece of jute string here I'm going to use. So hang on one second. Let me get you guys flipped back up here on the top. Okay, now we're going to take our hat that's still inside out and I'm going to place it up here on its head. And then this is just going to be enough. So, all right, so then I'm going to gather all these little ends together here. And this is where we're going to take our jute string and just wrap that around there a good couple times. Where are you? Here you are. So we're just going to take our jute string, wrap it around our gathered material here, and then just give it a good pull. Whoops. Make sure you have all your ends tucked in there really good. And then I'm just going to give this a little bit of a snug. Just check it out. See if it's exactly where I want it. Do I have all my ends in there? Yes, ma'am. All right. So now we're just going to pull that really tight, and then we're going to tie that off in a knot. And there you have your hat. But you're not going to see this because we're going to flip this now right side out. All right. Scissors, where'd you go? I think this is the first video I ever had to do standing up. I'm usually at my desk over there, and the sun's coming back out now, so we're getting glare through this window, but I'm hoping this will come out okay. Because I just couldn't do this on my desk over there. I can't stand my voice, it sounds so goofy. Alright, so I'm going to trim just a little bit of that off so it's not so bulky. Let's move over, little guy here. Just some of this stuff that's really sticking up high. Alright, so now we just flip this over, and there we have our nice rim, and there's our cute little hat. I'm going to poof that up there. And let's try it on this little guy here. Yay, look at that. So now it has that nice little stem in there. So we are going to put a little pom-pom on top of this. I made a little pom-pom with some yarn. It's really simple. You just wrap it around your fingers and tie it off. And I just made this. I've shown that a lot of times in my other videos. Just make a cute little pom-pom, or you can use one that's already made, or one of those little snowballs that they have at Dollar Tree. I'll show you in a minute how I did this a little bit better, because you may not know how to make one. Really simple. So we're just going to put that right on top there. I think that look adorable. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Okay. So there's this little hat and this little pom-pom. Yeah, I will show you guys. I'm going to pull the hat down a little bit farther in the back than in the front. That stupid little stem in there. And I'm going to glue this a little bit, but I don't want to do that till I get the face on and everything else. So now we're just going to take our scarf. Just kind of bunch that up in the back there so it folds over and you don't see that seam. And we're just going to pull this around, and we're just going to, hopefully I can loop. I don't know if I want to loop this or if it's not going to. No, I think that'll be fine looped like that. But I do want to add some greens and stuff to this, so, see, it doesn't leave a lot of room for his little face here. But I think that'll be fine. Let me lower that down just a little bit so you can see his scarf. See, that's all of the little face that's going to be peeking out of there. So, but this is going to get glued down too. And then this will get glued down. So that'll stay in place. A little hot glue under there. Like I said, I don't want to glue anything down permanently yet until I get this little face on. Alright, now on the front here, I got some buttons. I actually got these out of one of these jars that you can find at Dollar Tree. And I took out 3 black buttons. Of course, I have 3 exactly the same size. That's alright. And we are going to, where's his face going to be? This is going to be his front right here. I'm trying to get 2 of these things here that match good. So I'm going to put 2 of these buttons up towards the top here. We're going to put 1 there. I think that'd be cute. And then we'll put 1 down here. I'm just going to do 3. You could do more if you wanted to. Stick 1 there. And then we're going to stick this one's just a little tiny bit bigger. But we're going to stick that one right down here. I think that's kind of good. Yeah, there we go. So there we have all 3 of our buttons on here. And now I want to add the face. So, I still haven't made up my mind which one to use off of this sheet. I kind of want to see how much room I was going to have left. If I can raise that up a little bit, give myself a little more room. So that's why I don't want to hook anything down quite yet. And I still can't make up my mind. I think that one's kind of cute. Let's see the other sheet. I don't want the one with the lashes. That's too girly. This is more of a boy. That's kind of a cute face too. Oh, I can't make up my mind. I like that nose. Look how crooked. Whoops, right this one. But that one might be a little too small. I think that one's too small. So maybe we'll go with these goofy eyes here. All right, let's see how this is going to work. All right, so we're going to get one eye over here. He's kind of went on a little bit of an angle. And get the other one. They weren't too far apart. These are kind of goofy looking eyes. Ain't gonna be funny, Snowman. We're gonna put that one there. It has these little eyebrows. I don't know if we're gonna see them on this one because of the hat. But you know what? We're gonna stick them on there since it came with it. We're gonna give him his little eyebrows. And they were kind of on an angle like that too. These are fun. And I'm not one for painting faces because, you know, it's not all that easy. I think if I need to move these a little bit, I probably can. Alright, so now, here's his nose. Oh, how stinking cute is this guy. And, isn't he cute? Look at he's coming to life. I love it. Alright, now to get the mouth on here the right way. That'll be a little tricky. Alright, here we go. Pull that scarf down a little bit. And I think right about there will be good. Oh, he's so darn cute. And these really stick pretty good. I've never used these before, so I figured I'd give them a try. And they're sticking on there real nice, and he looks absolutely adorable. Look at that face. If I can get it out of the glare. There we go, look at him. So darn cute. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and glue this stuff into place. Now that I know where his face is going to be, I can get his hat pulled up where it needs to go here. And I'm not going to add a ton of glue, maybe a little bit here on the sides and the back. I want it to come down like this, like on an angle. So, that there. I can glue this down here in the back. It almost meets the scarf. Well, it actually does meet the scarf. And then, let's see. I want to see your eyebrow. Alright, a little more glue under here. And a little more up here because I want to get it off that eyebrow. Alright, I think that's good for the hat. Look how darn cute. Do we got it secure now? Are we secure? Yes. Alright, so now the scarf, I'm just going to put a big blob of glue back here in the back. Just to keep that back there where it's supposed to be. And then glue webs galore, guys. You know me, I'm the queen of glue webs. Alright, so take this and I'm just going to add a little glue here because I don't want it to come undone. That's the only reason I'm gluing it. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I just want to make sure. It's going to be outside. It could get windy. I don't want him to lose his scarf. Alright, let's put a little over on the front here. I just kind of tacked all this down. And then I think I'm going to take a little bit of these pine that I have. I took one of these pine ties. You get at Dollar Tree. They have these out now. I just bought 2 more packs of them. Garland ties, I think they're called. I love these. I just took a little bit of white paint with a brush and just kind of brushed over these. I wanted to get that done ahead of time so they could dry. And I just took one and I cut it in half. So this is just a half a pine tie. And I'm going to put these together like so, like kind of like an X. And try to make sure they're nice and even. And then just give it a twist. I'm going to twist that one and this one. So they'll stay together nice. And then that is going to go like right down. I don't want it covering his face. So let me see, I'm going to turn him just a second here. Yeah, it's going to be more on the side. Alright, so we're just going to glue that right here on the side. Right to the scarf. Yeah, 'cause I don't want it to block his little face. Not after all that cuteness on the face. So we're going to put that there. And then I have some of these berries. I was going to use white and I changed my mind. I have some of these berry picks from Dollar Tree. They'll be all coming out again for the holiday. So I'm going to take some of those. I have a bunch that fell off. And we're going to glue some of those on. Actually, first I think I'm going to put my pine cone on. I have a pine cone here. This came off of one of these rings from Dollar Tree that the pine cones come on. I just cut it off and we're going to use it on here. Alright, so that's going to go right there in the center of that. I need to come over here to the side. That would be easier so you could see more. I kind of want that to stick out, so I may have to hold this here for a second. So I want him to kind of stand out there. Yeah, I was going to use white berries, but you know what? I have too much. I painted that stuff white, and the snowman's white, and I think this is going to need red berries. So then we're going to bend these up and stuff, and you could add more if you don't want just 2. More probably would have been better, but we're going with 2 today here. So I'm just going to take a couple bunches of these berries, and let's see, turn you a little bit here. Put one over here by the pine cone. Oh, look how darn cute with the berries. I'm hoping this is showing up good. Like I said, I don't hardly ever video over here because of the glare and because I can't tell where I'm at. My desk, I'm so used to being over there. All right. Let me get some more of these berries off of here. And then we're going to be pretty much done with this little guy. Yay. I'm so happy that I got him done. I was so worried that I wasn't going to get it done here. And I wanted to do it because, you know, the pumpkins, you know, they won't be out much longer when all the Christmas stuff coming out. They had a ton of these pumpkins the other day. So I'm going to put them there. I may add some more on the other side too. Whoops, out of glue again. Ugh. Let's see. Was that the one I was gluing? Or was it this one? No, it was this one. Alright, we had a bunch of glue there. I'm going to have to put some more berries on the other side. You can't really cut these because they get that white part because they're like styrofoam berries. And I'm just going to kind of glue these down where you can't see the styrofoam on this side. There we go. Now that matches better. Oh, look how darn cute. Oh, I think that's good. I think we're done with this guy here. Let's spin him around. And voila! Look how pretty! I love him. And it was so easy. There's really, really nothing to it. Just spray painting it, and you definitely got to add a little weight to the bottom. And it's kind of hard. See his little cute little face again out of the glare. Here it is with my berries. And my little hat with my my pom-pom on top. But yeah, that was it. I'll show you quick how I made the pom-pom. If anybody wants to stick around and see that, I'm going to lower you guys back down here in a minute, so give me a second. Okay, so you're going to take a piece of your yarn. I don't know, it's probably like 12 inches or so. It's more than I need, but I like to have it a little longer. It's easier to work with. You're going to cut a piece of that off, and then you're going to take this, and I just wrap it, depending on how big you want it. I only used 3 fingers for that one. You can use 4, or did I use 4? No, I used 4 for that one. I'm lying. And then we're just going to wrap this around here like 30 times, so it's real easy. So it's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. There you go. Then you're going to cut that off. And now we're going to take this piece and we're going to stick it through our 2 fingers here. Down here in the bottom. I'm going the wrong way. It's hard to do, but you can get it through. You just stick that piece through there. Wrong end. Stop. Why? There we go. And then you're going to take it through these 2 fingers here, and then try to get it even as you can. and then just pull it, gently pull it off your fingers because you want to keep those ends together nice. Just try to figure out if I have it in the middle. No, I don't. So we're going to pull that off. Actually, I'm going to loop this here. I should have done that. You're going to take a little knot and make like a half knot here. We're going to loop that together so we can pull it a little snug. Then we're going to take them off. Got ahead of myself, sorry. So yeah, make a little loop there. And then just kind of work it until you see that it's nice and even. Alright, so that looks pretty good. So when you have both sides even, you're just going to take that, you're going to pull it really, really tight. I mean really tight. And then put a nice couple of knots in there. And then I like to leave this long just for something to hang on to here. And then you're going to try to get through all your little loops that you made around your fingers. Or you could do this with card. There's a lot of different ways to make these pom-poms. So I know a lot of you guys are going to probably tell me to do it different, but this is really simple. You just use your fingers and you're pretty much done. And then you try to get all those loops cut. And then I like to trim it down just a little bit. That piece is crazy. So I usually just kind of pull it up here and try to get all these crazy ends off and get it nice and even. Nice little even pom-pom. Just trim it up a little bit. And then if you see any stragglers, and you could do this like 40 times around your fingers, whatever you want to do, if you want it thicker, bigger, whatever. But that is how I made a little pom-pom. And then you just take these that you had it tied with and just cut them off and they blend right in there. And there you go, you have a pom-pom to stick up on top of your hat. I missed a couple loops. But that is it. That is the video that I wanted to get done here today. I will get a nice picture of this guy to put at the end of the video. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. I will see you guys all next time. Have a great day, everyone.